Do you want to know the business model where positioning yourself at the most profitable point in the value chain makes you rich and everyone else sad?
I want to know that because we're all working hard and we're not getting where we need to get to.
Working hard and barely making ends meet. Well, you might be living in America. Sorry, that was vote for Pedro. Are you stuck in the least profitable part of the value chain while you watch others in different parts of the value chain get rich? Are you upset because your effort is not earning an outsized amount of profit? Your positioning in the value chain does. Well, then we've just identified you need to move to the most profitable position in your industry's value chain. So if you stop competing where the margins are thin and move where the money is, then you'll be in the money. The value chain position business model. So TSMC dominates chip manufacturing. It's probably not a great example. Let me see if there's a better example.
I think the distribution company example is a good one. They're kind of wedged themselves in between the producers and the consumers. So they're a broker.
Yeah.
I mean, producers can't really get to consumers without these companies.
Is that what this is? Is this?
I think that's what this is.
Did we run across the billionaire market business model right now? Because that's what it sounds like. It sounds like the NVIDIAs of the world. NVIDIA doesn't manufacture anything. Like TSMC manufactures all the chips. Like they, quote, design them. I mean, as far as you and I know, they design them. And then somebody else builds them. Like the same, like Spotify. Like Spotify doesn't create any art or music or anything. Then they barely pay people. Yeah, they barely pay anyone.
Yeah.
DoorDash, like they don't make any food.
Right.
Like they've Amazon, I would put in this category as well because they position themselves between the people looking to sell goods and the people looking to buy goods, and they just kind of like wedge themselves in the middle. Oh boy, we're getting very Marxist on the podcast now. So there are strengths of the business model of being in the middle of everything and taking control of everything. That's what I'm saying.
I think this sense of essential component really kind of in the chain, the essential link in the chain, that's where you need to be, right? Because the chain gets broken if you're not there, which means you have to be there, which means you're not really producing anything.
Yes.
But you are relaying from one end to the other and collecting your cut in the middle.
The funny thing about this is like you just said exactly my feelings about this business model. You're not, as the intermediary, you're not really doing anything here, but you are optimizing a potentially high profit point in the chain. So like the Amazon thing is like we guarantee next day delivery or whatever.
Right.
Like you're optimizing a particular pain point, and that's basically how you're making your whole solution is you're optimizing one thing, the shipping.
Right.
You know, and how you do that? Well, you've got warehouse space in every major American city and blah, 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 blah. You got the people, automation, all kinds of stuff. And boy, the market power of controlling all those points in the value chain. Like again, with the Amazon's a great example because it's super easy for anyone who's not quite sure about this. TSMC makes all the chips. I mean, the value chain is like anybody can dream up a cool chip with a bajillion transistors on it, but only TSMC can actually make the chip. Only one company, one facility can build it. Yikes, that's a problem. You want to maximize value, like that would be the way. It's like to figure out where along the chain you can insert yourself and basically take control, or if you don't take control of it, to optimize that particular process. I mean, other people can build chips.
Sure.
It just costs them 30 times the...
investment is a huge obstacle there. But they've already made the investment, right? And now they're capitalizing on that investment. So not everybody can do that. A distribution company, same thing. They have a network in place.
The strength of this one, obviously, is optimizing your margin. I mean, you basically can pick your margin on this one. For TSMC, I mean, they basically could charge what they want. Within reason until they start making it unprofitable for the parent company or whatever. But up until that point,
which is a pretty flexible rate,
and then the market power gives them leverage to basically never be underbid. I mean, you said it in your point is like, well, who's going to come up with the capital to build more manufacturing? Yeah, right. Good luck.
We'll basically need you.
And the other advantage here, at the point where you get enough capital, or you get enough strategic dominance, or you can move up and down that value chain, I would expect. Amazon could just start selling. Actually, Amazon did because they have the Amazon Basics where they just manufacture their own low-cost electronics or accessories or whatever, and they just sell their own. So they have moved up and down the value chain, which is scary for people that get on board with them early and then start turning around one day and it's like, that looks a lot like my product. Too late, you're out of business.
You already put the barriers in place.
Yeah. So is there weaknesses to this business model?
Every business model.
Let's talk about this one. The one that I would think of would be the capital requirements necessary for this.
Upfront investment.
So like if you want to have 2-day shipping anywhere you are in the world, country, whatever, boy, that takes a lot of capital.
Yeah, you got to have that infrastructure and everything else.
Right. And then you got to upkeep
logistics and everything. And you got to upkeep it.
Yeah, I mean, those robots are not going to enslave themselves.
You have to make robots to enslave robots.
Yeah, we got robots. Anyway, and then also you're just waiting for a market disruption.
Yeah. And if you're in this model, you have to develop expertise in adjacent spaces as well. In the case of Amazon, initially it wasn't an issue for them to worry about logistics and all of that, but they had to become experts in logistics and shipping. So these are adjacent to original book-selling business.
And also one other weakness that it's probably worth pointing out is everybody who sells on Amazon, I'm sure, probably has their own store. And probably, if they could, easily offer a discount to be like, hey, buy it from me. Maybe it's not 2-day shipping. Maybe it's 3-day shipping, 4-day shipping or whatever. But here's whatever discount you get from buying it straight from me and cutting Amazon out of it. I would imagine that this is the advantages that should come out of the era of vibe coding is there should be some kind of package or something that anyone can just copy paste to be like, here's my item on the Amazon store. And here's a link in the description that goes over to my store and gives you the same thing for 10% off. Whatever. Something like that.
It sounds fanciful. The issue really is being able to compete at scale with a juggernaut, right?
Yeah.
So, of course, Amazon's not going to let you put your own links in their descriptions to start with. Best you could do, if you can leverage that with them and create the contracts, is to have your own store, but it's still an Amazon store. Mm-hmm. The fulfillment aspects of it, they will take care of that, and you can't get your hands in there because they've already got their paws into the value chain at that level, which is the most profitable segment in the chain itself.
Well, the value chain position business model, it's about finding and capturing the most profitable position in any particular industry's value chain.